Hey guys, Phil here with Universe Animated. I want to talk a little bit about the new Tom and Jerry film that's getting ready to release here in the United States. This September, Tom and Jerry are back again with another adventure. The animation community is a bit divided on this new one, mainly due to the cultural influences that some are already saying are too strong in the film. Now, I've always known Tom and Jerry as great comfort viewing. And if they decide to take this franchise in this direction, which I don't believe will be permanent, but if they want to explore other cultural influences, can't really be mad. This September, guys, like I mentioned, they'll be back for another adventure. We'll follow them to New York, where they stumble upon a magical time travel device. Tom and Jerry are transported back to ancient China and dropped right in the middle of a conflict between a king and a crime lord. The duo must escape the clutches of the crime boss and save the kingdom, all while trying to find a way back home. It's the first theatrical release since 2021's Tom and Jerry. Warner knows Tom and Jerry is timeless, and I admire how patient they've been with the franchise. So I want to go back over the latest trailer published by Viva Kids and share with you what I thought stood out. First things first, obviously, the animation style. A few months ago, a film called Nezha and its sequel Nezha 2 shook the world of animation, mainly due to its advanced use of animation technique, which produced a final result most people had never seen before. I'm not comparing Tom and Jerry to Nezha 2 or even in that same orbit, but the animation style is clean, it's polished. I liked the lighting, the shading, the transition from one scene to another. Even in the trailer, you spot moments where they blend 3D and 2D elements. They're incorporating modern animation techniques into a timeless franchise like Tom and Jerry. All the more reason why I'm excited for this release, in spite of it being a bit different than what we are used to. And to that point, the cultural references to China are very visible. I mean, the entirety of the film takes place there, so it would only make sense. I thought the visuals for the world that they're in look great, and I'm sure they definitely pulled from some real world inspiration. This particular temple right here reminds me of one of the big temples in China where they celebrate the Chinese New Year. Forgive my American self for not knowing exactly what the name of that temple is, but I'll put the image of it right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We also get a look at the compass. One of the photos that I saw showed Tom with the compass around his neck and ribbons flowing around him, and it made me ask the question, will there be any special powers associated with this compass? Will Tom and Jerry be able to manifest energy and, blast people with it? We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Don't laugh at me. But I like the design of the compass, quite frankly. In the trailer, we get some details of the story behind the compass, its significance. I believe that compass belonged to whoever was running the kingdom, and during the process of the crime boss's emergence, that compass got lost, which is probably what allowed the crime boss to take control. The pamphlet that Jerry is holding as well in one of the photos, I think will also be very significant. Just upon first glance, I think of it as a map, potentially, that they will use to relocate the compass at a certain point through the film. And then I'll also be interested to see if they make any franchise in-world references. And if you don't think Tom and Jerry has them, well, you haven't been watching long enough. Since Tom is working in a museum, it would be the perfect opportunity here to just do a couple callbacks. One in particular would be a callback to the Tom and Jerry film where they raced around the world. I know you all remember that one. That was one of my favorite films. Overall, my expectations for Tom and Jerry Forbidden Compass aren't too high. As an adult now, I know you can only go so far with a cat and a mouse, but at the same time, I think that is what makes this franchise stand out. That is what makes Tom and Jerry such a unique property. For us 90s babies, millennials, Tom and Jerry was our Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam. It was our Roadrunner and Coyote. Shout out to Acme coming up around the corner. So my expectations aren't too high, but I expect a great story to be told. I expect the animation style to be satisfying, and keep in mind the dialogue in this film. We know Tom and Jerry don't do a lot of talking. One of the core elements to every Tom and Jerry film is the score, is the music, is the background. All I ask is they nailed that. This will be a home run, in my opinion. This will be a home run. So with that, guys, us here in the United States, we have to wait until September 9th before we view the film. I haven't seen anywhere stating where, like, will it be a streaming service? I do know the plan is for a theatrical release, so that'll be great. But we know the era that we're in. It'll land on someone's streaming service here sooner than later. It'll probably end up on, which one is WB very close? HBO Max, a Hulu maybe? Only time will tell. Well, let me know what you think down in the comments, guys. Are you excited for this new Tom and Jerry? Also, let me know what else you're watching. I'm thinking about doing a review of a film here soon. I know I do have to touch on the Super Mario situation. I'll get into that. Other than that, though, let me know what you guys are watching, and you know what I want you to do. Stay animated out there. I'll see you in the next one.